Unfortunately, some networks don't allow their film to be used for analysis, so Boxing Gems videos get blocked on YouTube and social media. So when they block the videos, you can catch them exclusive in Boxing Gems' new channel membership or on Patreon along with all the other content. Become a channel member by clicking the join button or become a patron and don't miss a thing from Boxing Gems. Patreon link in the description. Peace.
Fighting out of the blue corner, wearing black trunks with gold trim, hailing from Las Vegas, Nevada. He weighed in at a trim-ready 149.5 pounds. He is undefeated in his remarkable 20-year campaign in the ring, with a record of 49 wins, no losses, 26 wins coming by way of knockout. A veteran of 26 world title appearances, tonight he makes his return to the ring. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome boxing's future Hall of Famer and undisputed top attraction. Here is the former 5-division champion of the world, introducing the sensational and undefeated Floyd Mayweather.
Floyd had a masterful lead hand. Mayweather uses his lead hand to dominate this fight in a myriad of ways. Note from the start how many looks or guards Floyd gives Canelo, repeatedly disguising angles, openings, and most importantly to this fight, creating feints and breaking rhythms with his lead hand. Canelo, who clearly has a great boxing IQ, tried to set a trap using Floyd's control tactic against him, but he miscalculated who he was fighting. If you watched the Ortiz video in the series, you saw this exact setup. But unlike Ortiz, Canelo knew something was coming behind the guard manipulation, so he moves his head slots and parries. Problem is, Floyd has multiple plans and time to strike off Canelo's parry. Floyd lands a ridiculous 42% of his jabs in this fight. He uses the changing of guards in unison with his footwork to feint and create rhythms just to break them and land precision punches. The sequence here is back, front, feint, back, front, feint, back, front, feint, strike off the back foot, breaking the rhythm. Great job by Canelo here jabbing before the trap. More good work by Canelo deciding what punches he wants to trade. Floyd was super sharp transitioning from defense to offense and vice versa in this fight. Great job timing and jabbing to disrupt the rhythm for Canelo. Pros and cons of fighting with or without a rhythm, especially against an elite fighter. But then Floyd changes slightly and gets right back to it. Again, displaying high boxing IQ, Canelo learned from Floyd's guard manipulation earlier, so he shoots the two immediately, only to be outmaneuvered by Floyd again, whose reflexes are non-pareil. Floyd's lead hand had him in complete control of this fight. At times he decided to show dog with combination punches, which allowed Canelo to finally land significant shots. It looked as if one of Canelo's strategy was to jab the lead arm of Floyd's Philly shell, punching an arm that by design hangs in a sling and is used to roll punches and deflect impact is a curious plan to say the least. Commentators speculated that Canelo started to back to the ropes to draw Floyd in, which could be the case as whatever strategy he had clearly wasn't working. But then again, when he's in range with Floyd on the ropes, he gets shown up. Floyd clearly had Canelo confused using his particular rhythm with his footwork and lead hand. This is one of 8 rounds where Floyd landed over 10 jabs on Canelo, and one of 3 where he landed over 15 jabs. Mayweather's lead hand dominance was the clear story of this fight. While we watch this dismantling, I'll say this. Whether it's 2013 or 2021, there's an obvious skill gap between Floyd and Canelo. So unless we're talking about a huge size advantage, so-called prime for prime, the outcome would be the same. It's ridiculous to assert that a 42 pro fight 23-year-old wasn't in his prime and a 36-year-old was. Did Canelo improve? Of course. Was Mayweather diminished from his prime? Of course.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 12 rounds of action, we have a majority decision. Here the score totals. Judge at ringside, CJ Ross scores about 114 to 114, even a draw. Overruled by judges Dave Morales.
CJ Ross was either paid off or was in desperate need of an eye exam.